Did you guys know that 2 days ago was National Independent Bookstore Day? It was April 29th. Today is not the 29th. I was working on the 29th at my non-independent giant book chain shop. But today I'm going to be going around to my local bookstores and patronizing them. Patronizing is such a funny word to me because it sounds negative, but it just means I'm going to be a patron at those shops. I'm gonna buy things from them. Anyways, let's see you in the car. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Ooh, lots of glare from my glasses. I'm outside the first bookstore that I'm going to be going into. Before we go in, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell icon so you know when I upload new videos. I upload 4 times a week. This book is by Chris Evans. It's by Captain America. The car just turned in front of us. How dare you? I got these 3 books that keep falling on my lap at KW Books. And now we're going to Old Goat Books, like I literally just said. Sorry, we almost got in a car accident, so it's a little stressful right now. Goodbye. I can't find the film button. Where is it? Captain America wrote so many books. Welcome back to my home. I made it back. I was out for a couple of hours getting books from only 2 stores. I thought I was gonna maybe go to more, but I did end up buying 8 books while I was out, and that seemed like enough. Plus my bank account said, no, you already purchased a lot of books this month in chain stores, and just because you're supporting independent stores doesn't mean money isn't a real thing that you need to manage. But let's take a look at what I got. Let's take a look. So first I went to KW Books, which is my local thrift store. I go there all the time, and I pretty much have purchased all of the good stuff, and then every once in a while there's some new good things in. This time there was so much Colleen Hoover. Like, someone just dumped their whole Colleen Hoover collection. I'm not sure if you saw that in one of the clips, but people are just getting rid of Coho right now. And then everything that was like brand new in good condition, which is that first shelf that they have when you come in, I have all of the books that were like being presented there. Like Tyranny of Faith by Richard Swan was there. Oh my gosh. So that was a little sad for me. The first book I found though that I knew I was definitely gonna get is this copy of The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. I haven't read Priory, I haven't read any Samantha Shannon, but I know that this is a beloved series, so I wanted to get it. This copy itself is a little rough on the inside as well. She's a little beat up. She's seen better days. Oh my gosh, though, I didn't even know that the naked hardcover was this pretty. Only the dust jacket is actually kind of beat up, but because of that, it was only $10 Canadian. And a hardcover like this would normally go for upwards of $30. I'm gonna do some treatment to the front here because there's sticky remnants of an old sticker, but I can take care of that. I might even shelve it just without the dust jacket because it's kind of nasty. The second book I picked up from KW Books is Anthem by Neal Stephenson. I have not read any Neal Stephenson, but this again was in really nice condition, and you know, I like a good thick book. I really don't know much about it. Actually, if you guys could recommend any Neal Stephenson to start with prior to Anthem, let me know in the comments. or maybe I'll just start with this. One thing I love about that local store is that there is someone in my neighborhood or in my city center, they donate all of their books. So they slowly donate entire series. Last time I went to KW Books, which was about 2 months ago, I picked up book 1 and 2 of Alex White's The Salvagers series. And this time when I went back, they had book 3. So I now have a completed trilogy here. I'm excited to dive into this sort of Firefly-esque space opera by Alex White. And then if I didn't get enough Alex White already, when I went over to Old Goat Books, one of the first books I picked up was August Kitco and the Mechas from Space, also by Alex White. One of the quotes on the back is Evangelion by way of David Bowie. I'm also playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor right now, not at all related to this book, but for some reason, playing that game makes me want to read this book and vice versa. So maybe they'll be a good companion for each other. Kind of a random one I picked up was The Name of All Things by Jen Lyons. I don't own the first one, The Ruin of Kings, or the third one, Memory of Souls, but I see them often in stores, and this one is in pretty good condition, so I grabbed her, and yeah. I also picked up Joe Walton's Lent. I've heard really good things about Joe Walton, about Lent in general. It is a historical fantasy retelling set in 15th century Florence. It's the story, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this name, Savonarola, who is a real person. One of the books I was most shocked and most excited to find there was Christina Henry's Near the Bone. The reason I say that is because I just learned about this book on Instagram. Someone that I follow, I'm forgetting who it is, but I'm gonna put their post up right here. Recommended this. I'm a big fan of Christina Henry. Her typical genre is horror fairy tale retellings, so I actually have one of her other books right here beside me. It's an Alice in Wonderland retelling. Ugh. Near the Bone sounds awesome and creepy and is set in a, like on a secluded snowy mountain, which is my dream setting. And what's extra awesome is that this is not actually the cover you would normally get in Canada. This is the British cover, but it's also the superior cover. The last book I found at Old Goat Books, which is the jewel of this haul, I would have to say, is this near perfect condition hardcover first book in the Elric saga by Michael Moorcock. It was wrapped in plastic when I bought it, so it's been preserved quite nicely. And I've never seen Michael Moorcock in a thrift store before or a secondhand store, because usually the books that end up there are books that people don't really like. And people love this series, so I'm very excited to have found this. I'm definitely gonna read it. I want to show you also the end papers or this beautiful map. Very, 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 very cool. Friends, thank you so much for coming shopping with me today. I know I'm a little late to Independent Bookstore Day, but it's the thought that counts, and I still spent dollars at independent bookshops. So I did my part, okay? Okay? Let me know in the comments, did you do anything to celebrate Independent Bookstore Day? Did you support your local bookstores? Or did you go to Barnes & Noble or Waterstones or Indigo like a loser? Oh, before I go, for real, I wanted to show you one more thing. I did not buy these at a independent bookstore. Sometimes when a bookshop cannot sell books for whatever reason, the books must be destroyed, which is soul crushing and sad. So I have adopted and given a new home to books 10, 11, and 12 of The Wheel of Time, a series I have not read and do not own, but I couldn't bear to see them destroyed, so I brought them home. I'm a foster mother to these 3 books. If you want them, let me know in the comments or message me on Instagram. Like I said, it's books 10, 11, and 12.
11 is the number that comprises the sequence of digits 1 and 1 of Garrity's numeral system, the most widely used numeral system in the world.
Thanks, Alexa. Before I go, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you know when I upload new videos. I upload 4 days a week. I actually have not been keeping to that schedule this week, but I'm getting back to it, I promise. I love you guys. Goodbye.